baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound in this one, Slade Ciccone.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
That's a check. Did he swing?
That'll look to third. And Jerry Hillsdale says he let it land. Pitch misses. They got 1-2. Fastball is outside.
Really
Two
good
balls,
take, especially
two
with
strikes.
2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
Byron Buxton, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That one in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Big swing and a miss.
2-2.
The next Giant to hit. And that's in for a strike. Devers leads off first with 1 away. Just missed. Swing and a miss. He was late.
1-2.
Fall for a base hit. Around second is Devers. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was
base hit. 1 run's in. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Now it goes to first, and he gets that safely.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Matt Chapman.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Off balance, there's 1. He made it save. Great effort there.
Well, hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
Willie Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball. More guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his opponent.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Two outs.
Ball 2.
Low. Count now even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Adames. And a good eye there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
That's a base hit. And out to a board.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel,
too high.
Took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Swing and a miss.
One more.
Out front that time. First and second, 2 down. Saccone takes over.
He's safe.
He's back in safely. The pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. 2 on, 2 outs. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, number 64. What do you have on him, Singy?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's Lane Thomas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's the strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out. Base is empty. Swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. You're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Slings to
That's
first.
an out.
And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. And now the right fielder, David Fry. That one pushed foul.
That's a strike. No balls. 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And
1-2.
that one is in the dirt. Now 1-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cleveland, here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Saccone back to work. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Pulls that one foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Casey Schmidt. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Now
Ball
one
two.
missed. The next
Full
offering
count.
misses, and that's ball three. And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in with a stand-up double. So the lineup flips over. Rafael Devers. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Byron Buxton. Struck out swinging his first time. And
Ball.
that is downstairs. Ball one.
One ball,
Count.
no
Look for
strike.
him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some
One
runs up on
ball,
the board.
one strike.
Schmidt at second. Devers at first. One gone.
That's a check.
Checks
What do
the
you got?
swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Swing.
Two balls, two strikes.
Is a swing and miss. He makes contact with that pitch. Probably hits into a double play.
Strikes him out for the second time today. So up next, Hunter Goodman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's a base hit. Coming home. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singy, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially if they're watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
Check swing, went around. And the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it. It's a strikeout. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Brian Rocchio. That
Ball
one
one.
inside. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. ground ball right side. In time to Devers, and they get the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Cole Naylor at the plate now. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner. 1-0.
1-0.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Just missed getting out of here in time this game. All set for the start of the inning. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. The grab, one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Adames batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
He's out.
Gets the out. 2 down after the strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Gilbert stands in now and watches strike one. Swings and fouls one off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
No, that's down.
That's ball one.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Pitch in the dirt,
2-2.
and that's ball two.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so...
Strike three, and the third out. So we take a break. Bottom of the inning. Now here's Nolan Jones. Jones in the 8th spot in today's
No
lineup.
ball.
And
One
he
strike.
was a second-round pick back in 2016.
Did he swing?
Now an appeal to third, and he held up. That's in the dirt.
2-2.
He's knocked 4 strikeouts now. Here's the second baseman, Daniel Steele. One down, base is empty. And
1-1.
that skips in the dirt. On the ground to third. Can't hang on. Take the first as they can't make the play. Here's Lane Thomas now. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Pickoff throw.
He's
He's
safe.
back safely. swings through that.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
And at first, 1 away.
One, two.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. First, Schneemann
Safe.
back on a dive. Hangs onto the first hit. That's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And there's a ball. Schneemann leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Here in Cleveland, and here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Schmidt batting with 1 down.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fry on the run towards the line. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And now the first baseman, Rafael Devers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes. One, two.
And
Ball.
the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's in the dirt. And now 3-2. Thomas makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, David Fry. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground, right side. Devers takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Kyle Mansart digs in for the Guardians. His first at bat was a strikeout.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is even 2-2. Way high.
Full count.
This has got a chance, and it is foul.
A lot of pop in that bat at the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field. Just couldn't keep that one full.
Got him swinging. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. He's already singled in this game. Line drive and foul ball. That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1.
That's a check. Did he go?
Swing, appeal down to third. And no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. 2 down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Guardians go down in order. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's a big power threat. Byron Buxton. Ciccone back to work. Foul ball. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park. And another hit the first homer by
1 ball,
Cleveland player.
1 strike.
Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that King Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. So digging in, Hunter Goodman. He's 2 for 2.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's
Runner on the go. And that is out of play.
Ball.
Takes low for ball 1. And
Ball
this is inside. Runner goes again.
No.
Pitch inside.
he's out.
Check swing. And he wins 3-2. Strikeout number 8. And now it's Wilmer Flores. Ramirez. Tosses the first. Out. And the inning is over. Back now at Progressive Field. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times.
0-2.
And it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Devers. He takes it on his own.
He's out.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. Fly to left his first time. Brennan Bernardino taking over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get, so they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a
No
mile.
balls. 2
and
strikes.
that is strike 2.
1-2.
Skips in the dirt. The Guardians down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. And
2-2.
that one is in the dirt. The count now 2-2. That's a strikeout. Nolan Jones now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss and a slider.
0-1.
Tied him up inside with that one.
A lot of times you'll see
0-2.
a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row
1-2.
because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And that one is
2-2.
inside. This one in the air, center field. Buxton settles under this one. And that is that. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's Matt Chapman. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Chapman gets a piece there. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely.
Hey,
and I think
three.
if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Willie Adames stands in.
No, that's down.
Missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. Climb the ladder with that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike. High.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Drew Gilbert, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Gilbert,
No ball.
24
1
years
strike.
old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Next offering is foul back.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner,
Ball
in my
1.
opinion.
And downstairs. And a
Ball
breaking
2.
ball misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Fry makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland. And now, Daniel Schneemann. And before the pitch, he steps off. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
That's a ball.
1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. JT Brubaker gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the
1-1.
dirt, and it's a ball and a strike. The Giants trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's
2-2.
too high. Swing for right field, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And there are 2 outs. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And That first offering is fouled off. Inside, just missed.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here in Cleveland, new inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him, Tyler Stevenson. That one catches the corner for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss with that slider.
0-2.
Will hit next. First
Ball
pitch,
one.
and he just misses. That's
Ball inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. Thomas nabs it. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. Rafael Devers, the next to hit. And he'll step off and take the signs again. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is down low. And it's 2-0.
No, that's a ball.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Byron Buxton getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Swings through that one.
Well, strike 1 is
No
so
ball.
critical in a
1
bat
strike.
like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one's in there. Cowboys go with 2. Thomas makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, David Fry.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good save. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Now
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Kyle Mansart digs in for the Guardians. Matt Gage gets the call from the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in this situation.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball,
The Giants
no strike.
holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.